Well, a frustrating day for you, I know, very limited running on what is a new track as well. What can you tell us about the damage sustained to the car and the hopes to get it fixed, of course, for a very important FP3 tomorrow?
Yeah, really costly mistake from my side, and it is annoying, but all we can do is try and maximize the practice tomorrow. But yeah, the damage was unfortunate that, with the rear impact it damaged the exhaust and also the turbo of the engine, so that's why it was like impossible to get everything changed and ready for FP2, so unlucky.
And with the few laps you did manage to do, what did you learn about this track that you can take into what will be a vital session tomorrow?
The track is good, it's challenging. The twisty section around the back is probably the most difficult part to get right. And the track evolution was huge today, so I think I have some catching up to do tomorrow to see how much there's grip.
So a busy day out on track. What did you learn from both sessions, and indeed as well a disrupted FP2? I know that the long run certainly would have been disrupted by the red flags.
Yeah, I think firstly I learned how to drift in P1 because it was pretty slippery out there. It was very tough for all the guys around, and the surface was a big, we don't expect it as a team how rough and how slippery it was, but P2 was a big improvement, and also for us as a team we found the right way of the solution of the setup, so we're up to speed reasonably quick this weekend, so it's a good sign that plenty of work to work, but so far I'm quite enjoying driving this track.
And from the prep you were able to do, certainly in the sim, has any of the actual track surprised you? Are there any key areas to look out for?
Yeah, apart from the layout, it's quite similar, or 85-90% is similar, but it's more just the surface, the time arc, how low grip it has been. You miss by the apex by half wheel, you basically just going straight. There's no way to make the corner anymore, and that was the case for all the drivers. So it makes very challenge, but that's probably the biggest surprise so far today.
And obviously your teammate not able to get many laps in at all, no running at all in FP2. How much of your knowledge that you've gained today will you be sharing for the good of Alfa Romeo?
Yeah, that's the key. I tried to get as much laps as possible in P2 out there today, and in the end I think we complete reasonably our program even though it's a red flag, so that's always good for the team, because especially when you go to a new track to learn the long runs, how much deck you're going to have is very important. So I think we have enough data, but of course we like to more. It's always better to have two cars, but everything I think should be okay for tomorrow.
Hopefully two cars tomorrow in FP3, and then of course qualifying. What are the expectations there for you?
Yeah, I'm sure he will make it for tomorrow, and qualify. I think I want to continue my momentum in Q2 and have another shot in Q3 maybe. Was unlucky Imola, we missed out with the red flag, so let's see.